initially started going to Springfield College, which is Division III in Massachusetts, and then I transferred to the University of Connecticut, and I played there from my sophomore to my senior year. I'm not a special guy. I'm just a guy who embraces the process. I take it day by day because, I know great things don't happen overnight. So I just want to push myself every day to be a little bit better than I was yesterday. And, the only reason I'm here is because I have a wonderful support system. My family is, they're second to none, the support and love. And, I do things in my life to try to prove them to be right rather than to prove the people who don't believe in me to be wrong, to be right. So I just, I take it day by day, and I just work as hard as I can because my dad instilled that work ethic in me. And he never complains. He just goes about his business, and I try to bring that approach to my daily life as well. I wouldn't really say it was a grind because, I embraced the process. I just, going along, growing up, playing football, that's where I made my best friends. And that's where I have all my greatest memories. And, I just appreciate the fact that I can even play this game every day because there's people who are less fortunate than myself. And I just try to go out there, have fun, and it's all about how you look at it. You don't want to see it as a challenge. You just want to see it as a good time, and that you're blessed and that you're fortunate to be able to compete at this game, especially being here today. And I started as a walk-on in college, and there's people just always saying that you can't do it along the way, but you just keep you keep trucking along, and you keep proving those people wrong, and you just keep working, and you stay positive, and good things happen that way. So do I think I can beat the man to the NFL? Yeah. I think that I'm a guy who just gives it 100% in everything I do, and I embrace the process. And I might not be the most athletic guy out on the field, but I'm going to be a guy that gives 100% of my effort, and a guy who gives 100% focus, and a guy who's going to play with passion and be a positive asset to any team that I join. I bring a positive attitude. I bring a guy that's going to get after it every day. And, I just bring a guy who just has a passion for the game. And, I have a lot of love in my heart, and that's what inspires me to do things every day, just to be a little bit better than I was yesterday. And I know that after all those days add up, we're just working hard and staying focused. I know that I can do great things, and I can be a great asset to any team that I join if they give me the opportunity.
Adrian Mines, Austin Peay State University. Graduated 2011, came out my senior year, went to the regional combine in Atlanta. Did not pass to go to the next super regional combine, so now I'm just here. I learned a lot through the last 2 years. I actually tried the office job, didn't work out for me. Ended up coaching last year at a high school in the Concord district. Loved it, loved this game, loved the work ethic that you need to take in order to be successful, and that's what I've done this past 4 months just to work it out here. Probably just surrounding yourself with the right people. First, my trainer Adam, the kid Wooten, he had the right mentality. He always told me to stay positive, say what you're going to do and do it. It's not being cocky at all. It's setting yourself up to be successful. So I came in here with the right mindset, knowing that I was going to make it to the next level, hopefully the Super Regional Combine. With that attitude and perform well. If you have any doubt in yourself, that's when you fall off. So you always just want to stay positive with the people you're around and when you're playing this game. Yes, sir. I changed my work. I work at Under Armour, and they were lenient with my schedule. And so I was able to work out with my trainer in the morning, go to work, get off at night, go to the field, the weight room, what have you, and just make sure I did it 7 days of the week, no days off. You only get a couple chances at this, and I realized that the older you get, the less doors you have to go through. So it's very important to take advantage of your opportunity. I'm grateful to be here today to show what I work for, and hopefully it gets me to that Super League. Staying positive, like I said, having that positive role in the locker room. Of course, you have to point out the negatives, but you can turn those negatives into positives. No matter what you go through, is it with your family, off the field, on the field, you always have your teammates to support you and guide you in the right direction. And that's all I can say is just stay positive, live your dream, wake up every day. You dream for a purpose, and you dream to make that come true. And that's what you need to do. Just go out there and get it. That's what I have to say.
My name is Jared Johnston, and I attend Bowie State University. I'm from Woodbridge, Virginia, and 21 years old, senior in college, and I'm an upcoming graduate this summer. And I attended Forest Park High School in Virginia, and after that I took the junior college route because of my grades. And coming out of junior college, I decided to go to Bowie State over Norfolk State because I would have had to spend another semester in my junior college, and I was just ready to play football, no matter if it was D1 or D2. So I took the route to Bowie State, and I played there for 2 years and broke a few records this past season. So now I'm at the Regional Combine trying to take my shot at the NFL. Yes, sir, I believe I can, and I know a couple of NFL players that play right now in the NFL, and I've been around them, and I've heard things from people that are at that level, and I have confidence in myself that I can play with the best of them, so I believe in myself.
Who are the guys in the NFL that you play with?
Brooks, I got reviews from Roddy White that watched my film, so guys like that. I can bring work ethic. I work every day at this game, no matter if it's rain or whatever. I bring leadership, great person in the locker room, I'm never down, a teammate, doesn't matter if you're a third string receiver, starting receiver. And I'm going to bring, a passion for the game. I got a lot of passion for the game, and I just love it, and I'm coachable, very coachable.
My name is Justin Adams. I'm with Tulane University. I've been playing football since Little League. Started off playing center, kind of big guy. Decided I didn't want to do that. Wanted to play a little bit running back. Played running back for a while in Little League. Ended up playing running back all the way to middle school. After a while, stopped liking that. I really wanted to play defense. I love the contact. I love to hit people more than get hit.
Right.
So started playing linebacker a little bit. Played free safety, cornerback. But at the end of the day, they moved me down to D-line. Enjoyed the D-line. Only thing that kept me was my size. I wasn't the tallest guy out there. I never was the biggest. I worked hard. In high school, I got all the stats. Got the first team All-State and everything, but still didn't help me out getting to college like that. So I used that as motivation to work harder. Got to college, did everything I could, but it just wasn't enough, I guess, at the end of the day. But now, I played arena ball a little bit. Guys told me I was a little too small, and I just use that as motivation now. Because I feel at the end of the day, although I'm small, I have the biggest heart out there, and I'm going to work harder than the next guy and every guy that's out there. Oh yeah, I feel like I definitely can. I know it's some things I need to work on, because this is my first time really coming back playing linebacker again. So I know that it's going to be a lot of stuff I do need to learn, but I'm always ready to learn. I know that playing football, no matter how long I've been in the game, I'm still got to learn something every day. I'm doing hard work. I've been by myself every day working out. I had nobody, so I know that me getting here right now, being by myself doing it, I know that when I get there and somebody's helping me, I know I go all out for it.
The Giants. Well, the Giants.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So I did the same thing. He's done pretty well for himself, so I feel like following his footsteps. Oh, 100% absolutely. It's because traditionally, like I learned at a young age, when you're doing something you love, you don't work a day in your life. I can spend 17 hours watching film or 45 hours in the gym, more hours than a day. You know what I'm saying? It's just like my passion drives me every day to do this, and it's not work. It's like this is what I love to do. I feel as though I live to do, so I can do this, meet the demand easily. Well, traditionally, I gotta stop saying traditionally. I'm a great follower. You have to learn how to follow in order to lead. Jesus follows God's plan, and I have to follow God's plan for my life as well. So I feel as though that God turns my footsteps, and He'll place me along the right path in which I can be successful. So like I said, faith, family, and focus. I leave it all in God's hands.
Fantastic. That's it. That's all I have. Thanks a lot for your time, man. Oh, you had to take your gloves off.
I have to. That's it.
Taylor Budd, and I signed with Tennessee Martin, University of Tennessee at Martin. Well, I was raised in New Jersey, and for the journey, I had drove across country to go to JC in California. So I drove across the country in like a 90 Maxima, and it made it happen. Yeah, I went to LA Pierce College, and after 1 year, I had got a bunch of D1AA offers, and I got my AA in a year and a half, so I could graduate in a year and a half to be able to go to spring ball. So I just crunched the credits in 3 semesters in the summer, and took one of the D1AA offers instead of playing another year and vying for a major D1. And really from there, after Tennessee Martin, I played overseas in Serbia, and it was a beautiful experience. In a lot of ways, everything again has ups and downs. Regardless, I feel like it's pros and cons to every situation. So I learned a lot from everything that I have been through, on and off the field, whether it was California, or Tennessee, or Eastern Europe, or playing in New Jersey. It's been a long journey, and I know it's not over. One way or another, I'm gonna hit the field again. So it's just a matter of where and when, I guess. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not saying I don't have like work to do or like polishing to do. I definitely feel like I have potential that I need to harness, and I'm not in my ceiling, which is a good thing. But I know I definitely need to continue working. But I know I can play at that level, and I know. I just know I can flourish at that level too. It's not about just getting there. I know I can exist at that level, especially since having played with guys that went on to that level from high school and college and different things, and having worked out with them, like Desmond Moses, different people like that. I went to high school with him, and I just know that I can do it. I know what it takes. It's just about applying my will and polishing my skills and just that's it. Just polishing up really. But I know I can do it. Well, personally, I know my peaks and my valleys. I know that I'm a play extender as far as that. I can definitely pick up that first down if I need to. I'm not going to give too many 60-yard runs, but I can definitely. I have escapability. I played multiple sports in high school, so I was a basketball player as well. And I know I got feet for it to be able to get away from the rush and different things. And as far as my arm, I know that's NFL level. I know I can throw the ball with high velocity and on the money. Really, I know I can put the ball where it needs to be anywhere on the field. So besides that, intangibles, I've been in different situations where I've had to win a game in the last seconds and different things like that. I just know that with anything, you just have to be put in a position to where you can flourish. And it comes down to willing yourself to that position, and then all the points, it all converges, and you just got to make it happen at that point. Take the steps.
Noah Taylor. I went to California University of Pennsylvania. It's a Division II school 30 minutes south of Pittsburgh, PA. I graduated from Woodland Hills. Originally went to Youngstown State for 2 years. Then transferred to Cal U, playing there for 4 years. Got my degree in criminology. I'm getting my master's right now in Homeland Security. Been playing football since I was 14 years old. It's all I've ever wanted to do. I got my degree because if not, my mom would have killed me. So just gotta get that to keep her happy. So I've been going through high school and everything like that, and I was pretty heavily recruited out of high school, and then I got injured my first game of my senior year. Kind of hurt my chances, and then I got a chance to go play football at Youngstown State. Was working my butt off there. They went through a lot of coaching changes, and I kind of just got sick of it, and just wanted to play as opposed to switching defenses and learning different playbooks and all that stuff. I can do all that stuff, but it's you can't really thrive in a system where you're constantly changing. So went to Cal. I was playing there for a couple of years. My second year there, I messed up my knee, tore my ACL. Recovered from that, fought back through that. So just been trying, as hard as I can to, do what I can do in football games. So hopefully I get noticed. So for sure. Ever since high school, I've always been the guy that's, always, staying after a couple of hours after practice over, after everybody leaves, doing extra work. You can't. I believe the percentage is like at 1% of guys, even get a chance to get looked at by the NFL. So you got to make yourself stand out. Otherwise, you're going to just fall back in the crowd and be, just another name.
Right.
So you got to make yourself stand out, and you got to do that through working hard, doing the extra stuff, doing stuff that other guys don't want to do. You know what I mean? So hard work. I'm one of those guys that. When I'm between the lines, I don't stop moving. I do. Occasionally, whenever they take a timeout, I stop moving. But besides that, I'm one of those guys always got a motor, always trying to chase somebody down. I'm not going to sit there and give up on a play or anything like that. And there's some guys that you see him and it's like, oh man, if he would have just ran, there's extra couple yards, he might have been able to catch him. And I'm not one of those guys. I'm one of those guys that. Coach wants me to do something, I'm gonna do it. I'd rather win football games and be on a team than be a guy that's worried about his stats or how many gloves he has or something stupid like that. So I'm more worried about just doing what I got to do for the organization and for the team to thrive. They win, we win. We're all doing good. So.
Bernal Diade from Merrimack College. Oh man, I'm a hard-working guy. I put a lot of work into what I do. I love being here. I love being able to play a game and to work with other guys to get better at this thing. I'm a guy who's going to give 110% whatever I do. It's competitive, man. Competitive guy. I want this more than anything else. All right, I want this more than anything else. I couldn't be here without the Lord Jesus. I just thank everybody. Oh man, I've been getting at this for a couple years now, man. Getting up at 4:30 in the morning, training from 5:15 to 7, working until 2:30, then getting back at it on the field. It's a constant grind, man. This game, man, if you don't put time into it, you're just not gonna get anything back. You're just gonna be left behind. So you just constantly have to work at everything. So that's the attitude that was instilled from my parents. So that's where we're at. Oh yes. Before I even came here, I just knew that I just know that I could be here. I could play at this level. I never doubted myself. I came from a small school, but I don't possess small school talent. So I never doubted myself, man. So I think if I could play there, I think I could do it.
And one last question. I like to speak things into existence.
Yeah.
So when you do get to the
That's
NFL,
Collins.
that's right. What kind of attributes and what kind of skills you think you can bring to a team to help them to build
Hard work mentality, man. My nose down and working hard, studying film, practicing hard, learning anything I can. Anything they want to teach me, I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna play at 110%. Whatever they ask me to do, I'm gonna do it. Just success. I'm a successful person. That's been instilled for me since I was a little kid. And no matter what anybody else says, man, I just know that I'm gonna be successful at anything that I do. So whether a team brings me in or not, I just know I'm gonna be successful, man.
That's good, man. That's all I needed, my man. Thanks a lot, bro.
Thank you
Look
very
forward
much,
to it.
man.
Seeing you at the side,
All right,
man.